My name is Al Smith. In actuality, I inherited this business from my brother, Ernest Sonny Smith, who started it in 1968. He originally started in the old Frenchtown area, and he made it successful. He was a handicapped individual. It was a way for him to make a living. He believed in service for the community, and that's how we got started. He passed about 3 years ago, and we've still been running, upholding his principles to this day. Really, for the pandemic, it was more of it wasn't a decline in business for us. The government kind of helped us out a little bit by giving out loans and so forth. It gave us a bridge between what our normal work was and extended work for SBA loans and all of the government entitlements that went out. But we did do the modifications as far as the number of people. We expanded our emails and drop-off services. So we just adapted to the environment. You gotta be dedicated. You gotta love what you're doing. You gotta realize it's not 8 to 5, it's maybe 8 to 12 at night. If you don't love what you're doing, if you're not people conscientious, you're not gonna maintain the clientele you need. And we're getting a little bit on the rude side where we think people work for us, but when you start, always remember that you work for those guys. You're providing a service. So your customer service, your product, dictates your survivability. If you can't compete with the guy across town, you gotta go. You can't be one-dimensional and say, I'm gonna be all black. You gotta be multicultural. Society today, if you can find your niche in every culture, whether Hispanics, blacks, white, whatever, Asians, you can make it. But if you're gonna discriminate against one group of people, it's gonna be a downfall for you. You just gotta love what you do. You gotta go out and give it 100%. And the one thing I find that most young black people do wrong, they think all the money that they make is theirs. And you gotta set yourself a budget. You gotta live with it so that you can go through the hard times, because you're not gonna be making $1 million every day. So my main thing is, love what you do. Don't be stupid and think everything is yours. And just love what you do and treat people fairly. Don't think you can take advantage of everybody and it won't affect what you're doing. It's like a guy that sells a $5 hamburger and he only gives you like an ounce of meat. You're not gonna buy the hamburger but one time. So just love what you do, treat people fairly, and everything will work out for you. Fairness to everybody, that's it. I don't care if you make $5 or 100,000. We try to treat everybody in the same thing. Good customer service, the best product we can offer you, no matter what, at a reasonable price.